if you notice often, we don't really tell people how we feel, and I don't mean tell people how we feel as in like a bad way and run around, telling people we think they're ugly, nothing like that. But there's often times we'll meet somebody and we'll think that they're so cool, or they're such a beautiful person, or they've got such a great spirit, or they're so inspiring, or they've helped us, or they were generous to us, and we never tell them, and lately I've noticed that it's a great feeling to tell somebody how much you appreciate them. And it's also lovely to see the look on a person's face when you tell them that they're appreciated and they're worthy, because we all have those ditches we get in where we feel like maybe we're not making an impact, or we feel like we haven't made a connection with another human being in a while, whatever that may be, whether it be relationships or friendships. And then we start to feel like we've lost we've lost connection. So another test for today would be to, if it's something that's awkward to you to tell people that, my test for you today would be to everyone around you, start to tell them more something that's awesome about them, little qualities, ways they've inspired you, ways they've helped you, because it's a great feeling, and all the way around, it's one of the most beautiful things and it helps you grow too, because there's just something about us where we have this weird thing where when we give someone else credit, we feel like we're taking it away from ourselves, and that's the weirdest thing. We tell somebody if they're awesome, and we're like, oh man, does that mean I'm less awesome? It's this weird, like, subconscious. Do any of you ever feel that? You ever felt that before? Like, you give somebody credit, or you tell them how great they are at something, and all of a sudden you think that means that you're less of a person because you, like, just gave it away to them. But you realize more with giving also, that none of that matters, and that's part of the point, is give away your energy to the people that you vibe with, and because then it's not an energy vampire. People talk about energy vampires, people that'll take, and their energy is very low, so it feels almost like it's sucking your energy out of you, even when you're not in a conversation. They could just be by you. This goes along with giving too. I've been noticing my blockages lately, because more and more as I release all of these old paradigms, I'm given a lot more beautiful things, whether it be lifelong friends, or it be moments of inspiration, or it be a hug, or it be food, or it be a laugh, or it be a drink, or it be good conversation, it be kind words, anything, and it's an amazing feeling. So it's funny because to society, I would probably be in a position where they would say, well, you don't have anything to give, Trevor doesn't have much. But it's weird because I feel more abundant than I ever have. And that is one of the weirdest feelings I've had in my awakening these past 5-6 years. Is the more I give up, the more attachments I release, the more it seems to come to me, which is the strangest thing. And it all is really like very according to like the specific timeline, Patience comes into, I know I went off on a different tangent, different subject, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging on a video today. But I've been having too much fun lately, and I was kind of tired today from all the fun I had yesterday, so I kind of waited on my video. I'm sorry. So yeah, giving. This one is just about giving. Give your appreciation, give your love to people. Let them know they're amazing, because you never know who's out there and needs something from you. Because I don't know about you, but I know about me. I have a fault to admit. There's weird times, just like I said, when you give somebody else appreciation, you give them your love, you feel like you might be taking away from yourself, and the weird thing is of how selfish we're born. It's the same thing. Sometimes I'll have something and I'll be like, I want it, but I know somebody else needs it, so I'll have to go through that internal battle of wanting something so bad this stupid want. It can be something as stupid as a half a pizza. You know, this happened to me the other day. I'm not gonna lie. There was a pizza and it was delicious and it was amazing. And a gentleman, a great guy, wanted half. And I thought to myself, I could probably eat the whole thing. So I battled with myself and said, but that's the dumbest thing you could ever think to yourself. You don't need the whole thing. Why would you eat the whole thing? This guy has been nothing but kind to you, you know, and he's in a moment where he needs something to eat. So I had to like break through. I know it sounds so stupid, but I had to break through that boundary to say, gosh, I don't need everything that I have. Just because I have it doesn't mean that it's mine. And the feeling of releasing that and breaking through that and saying, you know what, dude, yeah, have this. No, you don't owe me anything. I've noticed the more I've done that, you know, like now that I live in the city, like giving change to people or giving cigarettes to people or, you know, when homeless ask me for things, and it's like I just do it because I want to break through my blockages that tell me that you and I are separate and that you're not as important in the world as I am. And I know we all battle this. That's why I'm not afraid to say that. We all battle, you know, that we're the center of the universe. But the more you give and the more you give material things or your time or your love or your appreciation, the more you get back. But that's not really even it. The more you grow and the more connection you gain with people, and the more you begin to love people, and that's an amazing thing. So my test for you today would be appreciative to, maybe it's the one you love, you know, maybe it's your significant other. Let them know how awesome they are and the great things they've done for you. And if you know somebody that's in a fix and they need something, then give. Then I'd say even if you don't have it, even if you have a little bit of it, just give a little. You know, the Bible talks about that. There was a woman who had a lot of money, and there was a woman who had a little bit of money. And the woman, one of the women gave a little bit of her millions of dollars, and the one woman gave the rest of what she had. And Christ said, who do you think gave more in this moment? Who do you think mattered more about their giving? And it was the one who gave the last of what she had, because that mattered more to her. And that's what built up her ego. You know, she could have easily, all of us could easily always say, well, this is my last such and such, this is my last such and such. And we don't give it, you know, but it means a lot more. It also means a lot more if you want it, you know, and if you need it, to give somebody the shirt off your back or something, because it shows how much you're willing to become one with another person. I hope you got something from that, and I hope you go out and give. And the more we all give each other and help each other and love each other and be kind to each other, the more a beautiful world we can build and get out of this separation and racial stuff and sexist stuff, you know? Because we all need a little bit of help. We all need a little bit of love. I get by with a little help from my friends. Bye, guys.